on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. They get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moffitt. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
It's complete. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
No gain on the play. And first down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Trying to find some room. It's Parker. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Picks up one. Third down coming up.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Will take over. First and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll run it here. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time gain.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him?
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Fighting off the tackler. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
He's picked for a third time tonight.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Is incomplete. It's second down.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
He's down at the 27. Brings up third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. Out past the 30. The 10. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Running back with the football. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Looking for a deep completion. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to launch it deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime.
42 Spider. 4-2.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. It's a fumble. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Oh, man. The rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Caught for the completion. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. he gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
There's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up. 2nd
down after that run on the previous play. Running right after the read option. He's got a 1st down and more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught inside the 10.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone to the 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Brings up second down.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
Second down coming up.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll ride the back again here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Here's another interception. Losing track.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Using his legs, it's Parker.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Inside the 10.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some pop.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Day. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout called by the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned a coach.